What is going on? It's me, TheEliteace. We are live action. You already know what it is. Here to bring you, yes, this real world topic video. And I know I haven't done one of these in so long. But this particular topic right here, yeah, it's a couple of layers to this video, because this is something that it's a real thing that has been going on for a long time, years and years and years. Some will argue decades, regarding, gamers being out of shape. And this is something I really want to touch upon, after reading this comment. So, on my Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition unboxing, I received a comment from a viewer and or subscriber, Kylian9208. He writes, "What's different about your review is simply you. Unfortunately, the more I search for Resident Evil 4 unboxings, the more I see gamers out of shape, dressed like clowns with a nerdy haircut. But you look jacked as fuck with the proper hair and light beard. I'm pretty sure you meant haircut. Sadly, I gotta admit that you look too good for a gamer. It really upsets me when people just let themselves gain weight and neglect their appearance. Why can't you be passionate about video games and look good? But you, my guy, are the little hope I needed to see. And for that, I sincerely respect and appreciate you." So, I put right here, comment of the year. The funny thing is that I've always known this about myself when compared to most gamers / anime / manga fans out there, but I'm humble enough to stay quiet, LOL. I let my image and character speak for itself. You already know what it is. So, that right there. And yes, let me make it clear, because I know this video possibly may offend some people. People may get triggered. At this day and age, this point in time, we live in the most sensitive time ever, I swear. People are so sensitive. We're living in a world now, you can't even say words that are in the dictionary without hurting someone's feelings. It is so crazy. I mean, it's to the point some people are actually out here walking on eggshells verbally, like, I don't know if I should say this or ask this or do. I don't want to trigger this person. I know an individual, I won't say her name, she's a YouTuber. I will never forget. I asked her, is she going to get the new Harry Potter game that recently came out? She's a Harry Potter fan, and she said, yeah, I'm going to just get off of Amazon. I said, why Amazon? Why not just go to GameStop, Target, Walmart, whatever? And I think she said basically she doesn't want to get judged or ridiculed, because she informed me that the creator of Harry Potter, she said some, I think, transphobic things or homophobic things, I don't know, but it made it seem like if you buy the game, you're supporting, her phobias. It's crazy. And I'm like, what? It's gotten to that point now in the world? Whatever. So, again, my intent with this video is not to offend any gamers at all. Like I said, I'm a gamer at heart. I will always be a gamer. I'm a true gamer. I love and respect all my fellow gamers. Now, this is the thing. Yes, I'm humble. I'm calm, cool, chill, collected. I'm well aware of my appearance. I don't have to ask anyone to rate me. I don't ask anyone for validation. This is the thing. What kills me, I've actually seen YouTube videos of these guys going to malls or going to social events, or they're out there on the street asking women to rate them. Maybe sometimes, okay, they're asking to rate the outfit, or would you smash me? It kills me. I'm looking at these guys like, you need validation like that? Your confidence is that low. I get it. They're also doing it for views. Views equals money, yada yada. I get it, but man, it's just crazy. I would never do that. I've never done that. Never, ever in my life. Ask a woman, hey, rate me on a 1 to 10. How do you think I look? Hey, dude, rate this outfit. Am I fly? Am I smooth, my groove? I don't do that at all, because when you know, you know. You don't need the approval or validation or confirmation from someone else. That's why I'm humble with it. Like I said, you see what he said. I didn't ask this viewer to say this about me, because he already know what it is. Because I already know what it is. And I've received comments like this before. This was the first time I received comments like this. I just posted this the way he worded it, especially when he intertwined it with the whole gamer thing. I'm like, yep, comment of the year. So I posted this on my socials, and I got a response from Ichire Konye Ogre. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't mean to butcher your name, my guy. He interviewed me not too long ago. It was cool. I had a good time. I had mic issues. I was so frustrated, man, but I maintained my composure. I'm like, damn, I love getting interviewed. And I'm like, I would have mic issues. Anyway, so he puts, you know what's cringe about this? Most blurs, for the most part, who look normal, watch when we go to conventions will be the ones going solo and single. Meanwhile, the big, huge, typical looking otakus come with couples, families, or kids, etc. I could say more, but I'm a chill. So I'm like, Okay, so I asked him. I already had the reply instantly in my head with it, but I'm like, no, let me ask him, why do you think that is? And then he replies, that side of pop culture isn't highly accepted with blurs yet. Last time I went to the convention, the normal black dudes were all single. Maybe I saw one couple. The ones I saw didn't even look comfortable there. Anime is more common now, sure. But blurred side, man, maybe with Gen Z it's better. So I put, I see, I think this will make for a good video topic, etc. Now here's the thing. To touch on the whole gamer out of shape thing, oh man, it's just so many layers to this. We can go off of stereotypes. Some say stereotypes aren't true. Others will say no. There are rooted origins within stereotypes. Some will say no one just makes up a stereotype for no reason or out of nowhere. Like there's something that has to happen or have been happening so many times to where it just get a certain label. And yes, gamers, look what we're doing. We're spending a lot of time indoors. Let's not count arcades or portable gaming. PC console gamers, we're indoors in front of the TV and or a monitor. We're sitting down. We're all that, or a keyboard and mouse for hours on end. Hours. You have some streamers that stream for 8 hours straight. Sometimes they quote unquote have to. Others they just do it because they really love it, etc. But what's cringe? See, when I first read this, when he said what's cringe about this, I don't know if he was saying what this guy said about me and other gamers is cringe, or if he was saying that, yeah, it is cringe that you got gamers out there that don't take care of themselves. But the way I read it, the way it came off is that he was saying it was cringe about what this guy was saying about me. So, if that's the case, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but either way, I'm still going to address both sides. I'm going to tell you what's cringe. I'll tell you what's cringe. What's cringe is a grown-ass man who doesn't take care of himself, who doesn't stay groomed, who doesn't practice good hygiene all across the board, including oral hygiene. I'm going to tell you something. My father, he always said a grown man should stay groomed. My father still stays groomed. And you should. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a difference between a reason and an excuse. A lot of gamers, yeah, trust me, I watch and I've watched, and I always will watch other gamers on YouTube. You know, I don't click on their videos to see if they're in shape or not, or to see how their haircut is. I don't do that. But I can't help but to see what I see. Motivators don't click on my videos because, I'm more in shape and I'm neat. They don't do that. But they can't help to see what they see. And as you can see, the motivator commented on it. So the thing is, there's a difference between a reason and an excuse. I see and hear and read a lot of excuses being made by a lot of these guys who are gamers. Even people who are not gamers, but we're just going to stick on the gamer aspect of it. I used to be cool with this one YouTuber. I guess you can call him a blurred. I'm not going to say his name. I'm assuming he still does YouTube. I don't know. I don't watch him anymore. At one point, I called him out on his behavior. And he had this horn dog, perverted, non-stop behavior. I called him out on it. And my delivery wasn't even rude, aggressive, disrespectful, or nothing. I called out how he is. And of course, he got just triggered and sensitive and over emotional. Mind you, this is a grown ass man who's older than me at that, behaving like this. And I was shocked, like, damn, dude, like, I don't get it. I'm actually telling you how you behave. Why are you getting bent out of shape? So he unfriended me. Oh man, I lost a whole bunch of sleep that night. I didn't give a damn. I thought that was funny and sad at the same time. See, this individual, he displayed constant horny-toed, horn dog behavior, from the way his fan page was set up, I've seen people leave that page, especially the females. They just left that page. Like, this is just overly perverted. From his backdrop, video content, the things he was sending me. Now, don't get me wrong. I like scattered ass like the next straight man. But it was coming off as if, now, I don't know. Again, don't trip up on my verbiage. Listen to what I'm saying. I can't say for sure, but he came off as if he wasn't getting any female action at all. At all. No dates. No, as they call them nowadays, sneaky leaks, one night stands, relationships, bed buddies, whatever you want to call it. It's like he was getting nothing. Because I'm like, damn, man. Like, this is just over excessive at this point. And I called him out on it. And he didn't like it. And I wasn't even disrespectful with it. But I mean, if you're a goofball, you're always joking, always silly, always pranking, and somebody say, man, I can't really take you seriously because you always playing her. Come on, man, you a clown, man. You always joking. You can't get mad. You can't. Like, people, they will call it like they see it. Anyway, reason why I'm bringing this guy up is because I put on Facebook one time, my father always said a grown man should stay groomed. And he replied, well, I didn't have a father growing up. Now, this is the thing. Yes, that is a real thing. Not everyone has a father growing up or a positive male role model in their life. But guess what? Right there, that's that excuse. That's that victim cry me a river mentality that kills me. Because don't you have a mirror? Don't you go to the bathroom every day? Like, at some point, from being just, once you're becoming conscious and everything, like, you can see and realize when you need to take care of yourself. I'm assuming, like I said, this guy's older than me. I don't know if he had trips to the barbershop, but he's posted times when he had haircuts before. You could tell when guys, they get them haircuts, boy, they confidence go through the roof. They post all these pictures of them with their haircuts, and that's cool, that's fine. But with that being said, you can see, okay, I'm neat, I'm clean. Okay, this is how it should be. So, you not having a father in your life, you have a nose, you have eyes, you can tell, oh man, that ain't it. You can tell you smelling kind of tart. You can tell when you need to manscape, when your beard is getting too scruffy, when you gotta fix this, you can tell, you know this. So that right there, you have guys applying that to not working out. Now, in terms of working out, I understand. You have people who have mental conditions. You have people who have physical conditions, messed up medical conditions that enables them to actually, work out and get in shape. However, when I started going to the gym, I'll never forget when I seen a guy in there with a wheelchair. I seen an old man in there with a walker. I seen a real big obese guy in there. I seen an old lady with a cane. I seen some old people without canes or walkers. And I look at that, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. They didn't let their situation, prevent them from working out. They wanted to do better. Maybe their doctor instructed them to, I don't know. Or maybe they took it upon themselves to say, you know what? I want to make a change. I want to make a positive change in myself. A positive change is called an improvement. I mean, I'll never forget with me, another realization was when I was playing Monster Hunter World, one of my favorite games of all time. And Capcom, once you're done with, the Exo Primal and Dragon's Dogma 2 and the Resident Evil Code Veronica remake and the Dino Crisis remake, I need another Monster Hunter World Part 2 or, one like that. Anyway, for the ones who don't know, you are timed on the quest in that game. And it goes by real time, not the time in the game, real time. So I never forget I was farming and just killing monsters, getting this weapon, getting this armor that I kept losing a whole bunch of times. Some of the missions took 20 minutes, some 30, some 40, some 15. Anyway, I did the math. I looked up, I said, God dang. I was on this thing for 4 hours. 4 hours I was playing Monster Hunter World. And then I was thinking to myself, damn, but in my mind, working out for 45 minutes to an hour, that just seemed like it was too long, too much work. So I'm like, if I can sit on my ass for hours, nah, man, I need to get up. And that's how you got to think about it. Now, I understand you have some people, they're not self-motivated. I'm self-motivated. This motivator, I can motivate myself. But other motivators, they need an external source of motivation. And that's fine. Some people need to read a book, watch anime, read a manga, watch a movie scene, watch a whole movie, look at YouTube videos of the workout progress. You know, they need to see something else to get motivated. And that is perfectly fine, because I'm also that pillar. You know, I have a video on my channel where I did the 100 push-ups, or people, you know, they see my physique and say, oh man, I wish I had that physique, or oh, you're in shape, man, you motivated me to get in the gym, this and that. And I appreciate that, because guess what, I don't think I'm perfect, and to me this isn't my, you know, final form. This isn't the end game for me. You know, now we are our own toughest critics, but to me there's still room for improvement. I'm still not at where I want to be at my how can I put it, like at my best, like at my highest. While yes, this is the best shape I've ever been in my life, and I do enjoy it, but I'm still gonna elevate. So with that, I understand that. So don't feel bad that you can't, you know, be self-motivated. As long as you want to do it and you search out for that external motivation, let it trigger you. Find something, do it, you know, and just start doing it. The hardest part is starting. And once you start, don't stop. It's like a gift and a curse, because if you start working out, oh, it's like, and you have to put in time to do this. Time, life is about time. You know, you can't get time back every second. You can't get back. Right now, you're not getting this time back. That's why I appreciate you watching this. So, yeah, but with that being said, you know, the gift, it's a good thing. It's going to change you. You know, working out is not just for external reasons. It's good for internal. Yes, there are health benefits for working out. Look it up. But the curse, man, you're going to see how you're going to look now. Your wardrobe is going to change. For a lot of you guys, your confidence may go through the roof. Everything. You're going to love it. It's like it's going to be a new, improved, better you. But guess what? You don't use it, you lose it. You're going to have to stay on top of it. You're going to have to stay on top of it. Stay natural, all right? Stay natural. Damn. So, yeah, with that, gamers, I will never forget John Quill. She made a post, and I could be getting some parts of this wrong. She was doing squats, and she basically said, just because, you know, you're an otaku or blurred or into anime, manga, video games, you don't have to be out of shape. You know, work out, stay fit, be healthy. And it is crazy and sad within the blurred community. For the ones who don't know what a blurred is a black nerd, thus blurred. It was a shame that ruffled some feathers. That actually ruffled some feathers. And it was like, goodness, she wasn't showing off. She wasn't body shaming. And I hope that's why I hope people don't feel that way, you know, with this video. I'm not body shaming gamers that are out of shape. It was just a harmless post encouraging gamers to be fit and healthy. Like, what is wrong with that? Like, this is the world we live in, where we give a healthy recommendation, and a takeaway from that, you feel attacked. You feel like you were getting picked on. Feel like you were getting body shamed. No, that's not the motive. That's not the intent. I mean, again, we all love games. You know, I like anime and manga just like the next otaku or next fan or whatnot. But health is wealth. More importantly, mental health is number one. All right. But just being healthy overall. I mean, you want to live long and healthy to be able to focus and play them games, right? You want to be playing games, you got a headache, or you're having dizzy spells, or you can barely breathe, or your back hurting, or you always got, like, come on now. And then the diet. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Boy, this video will be 2 hours long. But just keep it short and sweet, man. Just chill out the Mountain Dew and Doritos and all that stuff. My gaming snacks. Oh, man. The healthy organic trail mix, the wasabi almonds, the protein waters, maybe the protein smoothies, things of that nature. You know, dice up some sweet potatoes, snack on those. But that's just for me. You know, some of you may not even like some of that stuff. Some of you may snack on olives, whatever. But as long as it's clean, natural, whole foods, you know. But that Doritos and Red Bull, you gotta stop that. And a lot of you, I get it, you're in your 20s, some of you, and you probably feel like, oh, I feel fine. I've been eating this for years. Nothing's happened to me. Yeah, keep on saying that. Keep on saying that. There's things called sleeper cells, silent killers, or you're slowly effing yourself up that once you get older, your metabolism slow down, you're going to feel those effects. You really are. Then you're going to try to work out, and it's going to be even harder. It really is. So, on to his comment. So he says the last time he went to a convention, he seen the normal black dudes were all single. You know, maybe seen one that had a couple. Now, I'm going to be fair. I wouldn't even call them normal. Or maybe he's referring to guys like me. I wouldn't call a guy like me normal, because by saying normal, you're saying the other ones are abnormal. And they're not abnormal. Just because they're at a con and, you know, they're at a convention that's about stuff that they like, you know. And just because you're out of shape, I won't call that person abnormal. That's messed up. I wouldn't do that. Now, the nerdy haircut thing, some will say that's subjective. Not every haircut is for everybody. For all the fellas out here, I know the women especially, but I know for fellas, you've went through so many different hairstyles. I've had a high top fade, a Timmy, a Jerry curl. I used to have a little ponytail. I had it all, bald fade, or a tapered on the sides. Had it all, but not everyone. Your face and head shape isn't built for all hairstyles. So by this subscriber saying, you know, nerdy haircut, you know, someone say that's subjective, but maybe again he's seen some of the videos where he was like, damn, he need a different haircut or hairstyle. Like his face and head, that's just not it. It's not working for it. But anyway, so we have to think about why are those guys at the convention by themselves? Because there are times when you will see me at Youmacon or Comic-Con. I've been to 2 Comic-Cons before, and I've been to Youmacons 8 million times. I will always go to Youmacon. It's been times you will see me walking by myself. And I guess so let's wonder, this guy Ace, he's in shape, looks good. Why is he by himself? Why isn't a girl with him? Or why you don't see any kids? Why doesn't he have a family, etc.? Here's the thing, it's a plethora of reasons for that. So I can't necessarily speak for those guys, but I know I can speak for me. But in this case, let's say we're labeled as the quote-unquote normal guys. Now, birds of the feather flock together. So you say you see let's see. You say you see the big, huge, typical-looking otakus with couples and families and kids. And I see that as well. And most of the time, if not all the time, both of them, they're both out of shape, or they both have a nerdy haircut. And that's fine. Again, I'm not judging. I'm not body shaming. I'm not. Again, birds of the feather flock together. So the other individual, the normals, I mean, maybe he wants people to come with them. Maybe the guys he know or people in his circle, they're like, nah, we'd rather be in the gym than be at a convention. I ain't going. He probably like, damn, man, all right. Now, that scenario, that's just with his homies. But then if you're thinking about his family, maybe he has a big family, small family, no family. But the family that he has that's small or big, maybe they don't care about that stuff at all. So on to the women, because you say they're single or you don't even see them with families. Again, it can be a plethora of reasons. Maybe, they just went through a breakup. The girlfriend is sick. Maybe they just went through a divorce. Maybe he chooses to be single by choice. Or maybe the type of women he attracts, they don't care about that type of stuff. Because I'm going to tell you, I've attracted so many different types of women. Some, in terms of the anime, otaku stuff, they maybe have a slight curiosity. There have been a few that said, oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind going with you to check it out, you know? And they probably will only want to go for, 1 hour, 2 hours. And then the majority, though, they wouldn't want to go. They don't care about anime. They won't want to watch it, read manga. Matter of fact, I remember, this is a real story. My ex, years ago, we planned on going to Youmacon. It was her first Youmacon. I was excited for her. She was excited for me. What happened? We got into a big argument. And I do not like to argue. I don't. Especially when it's over something stupid. So, I mean, this argument wasn't about nothing stupid, but we got into a big argument 2 days prior where you say, forget it, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. All right, cool. Because it's like a religious, it's like a religion, like a ritual where me and my boys, we go every year. Me and the crew, every year. Last year, though, and I'm still trying to, I lost some of that footage, man. I'm still trying to find it, get it back, go through these extra programs because, yes, I really want you all to see that video, Youmacon 2022. Anyway, my homeboys, they went, but I didn't get a chance to meet up with them. Why? I went with another YouTuber, a female. So you will see me there walking with her, a female, but then it was times when she'd go do her own thing. I'll tell her, okay, I'm about to get some footage for my video, and I'll do my own thing. So thus, you see this in shape, good looking guy by myself. But you had no idea I'm doing a video, or you had no idea I did came with somebody, but you just don't see him. So just because you see someone, quote unquote normal, the guys that's in shape, clean cut, smooth and groove, just because they're by themselves at a con, you can't make it seem like, you know, oh man, well, the ones that's not out of shape, that look nerdy and whatnot, but they the ones with the girls though. They the ones with the families. Again, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I've seen plenty of couples online and in person where they were meant for each other, to say the least, you know, to put it nice. Yeah, they were meant for each other. And again, I'm not coming down on the nerd nation, otakus, blurs, whatnot. Hell, y'all see my other videos, my backdrop, you see a whole bunch of manga, video games. You see what? Godzilla, the Xenomorph, a Katana, the Ghost of Tsushima mask. You see my PS5 right here. It's, come on now. But all I'm saying is that gamers, for all the gamers watching this, why don't you care about getting in shape? I'm so curious about it. I'm so curious. Please let me know down below. I mean, if there's nothing stopping you, why haven't you started? And I'm pretty sure the comment I'm gonna see the most to this question is not motivated. I just don't care to. I can respect though. That's real. It's sad. It's messed up. But I can respect it. See, I can respect a sad, messed up comment versus a bullshit comment, versus an excuse comment. You know, the I don't care and I'm just not motivated, that's a reason. It's a sad reason. But I salute it. You know, you keeping it real. Don't come up with, well, let's see. Like, nah. Especially if you live a life where you have no kids or no child responsibilities. You're single. There's 24 hours in a day. Especially if you're the motivators who still stay at home. You don't have to work a 9 to 5, or you work a part-time job, or you can work from home, and you have you get a break. So on your break working at home and you're sitting down all day, you get up, stretch, do push-ups, something, count something. I mean, matter y'all, you see my weights right there, and that's not everything I have. In the next room, you know, I have the mini little thin workout station. You know, I can do pull-ups, chin-ups, dips, leg raises, knee raises, and push-ups. It's an all-in-one. Throw some resistance bands around there, do the resistance band thing. It's, you know, it's all-in-one. So I will never forget. I'm gonna end it with this. People, you'll be surprised what type of people you can attract based off of your looks alone, because you rarely see, like, the ones with the families, you know, and that's there as a couple. Like I said, reason why they look, they both either out of shape or they both look like a match made in heaven. You rarely see the out of shape guy with a real good looking girl. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm not saying it's not out there. I'm not saying it's impossible. But majority of the times, you see either a good looking couple, or someone say the other one, an average looking couple, or the couple that's out of shape. These three. One of three. And you will actually have people, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Let me know down below. This may sound messed up, but I know you've done it before. I know you've done it before. Where you will see a couple out in public and you be thinking like, damn, how he get her? Or how she get him? Like, what the fuck? And little mini humble story that has happened with me. So, for example, like a form of it. So, I remember years ago when I was working at this factory plant. I was in a relationship. I'll never do that again. Getting in a relationship on a work, no, I'll never do that again. My girlfriend, of course, she wasn't a 10. A 10 is implying that there's no room for improvement. You're like a model level. Like that's why I'm so humble. I've been told I could be a model. I'm like, things I appreciate. I get, yeah, but it's I never said those things about me. Other people said, because you got to remember, people look at you differently than how you look at yourself. To a degree. For example, yeah, I know and I can see I'm groomed and clean cut, whatnot. So I know they're going to see that. But some people will see other features about yourself that you never knew or cared about. Some people are insecure about certain features of themselves. Some people don't like their side profile. They don't like themselves at a certain angle, whatever. But someone else will see it and like it. Or they'd probably critique it or give you some constructive criticism or just be mean about it. Now it's messing your head up. Anyway, so my girlfriend at the time, she wasn't a 10. I was like, well, okay, she seemed cool. I like her personality. And I don't care what nobody say. Looks are important. Are they everything? No, but they are important. They are. I mean, you have to look visually appealing at first for me to even want to know more about you. We can't help but to see. And I know man, look, I'm older than them. I'm a lot older than what people think. I mean, what people think I am. So at this point in my life, I know what type of woman that I want and or need, personality wise, physically. So when I see what I'm attracted to, I can't help but to see, okay, oh, she looked like this. Curiosity spikes. Now I want to know more about it. If she's not attractive, I'm not gonna approach this woman, or I'm gonna respectfully turn her down. It is what it is. People say, well, what if you got to know her? Nah. That's when we're gonna be very cool. I've known some females where we were very cool, but the attraction level, 0. They're still a good person. We still got along. We laugh, chill, whatnot, but attraction level 0. Anyway, back to the story. Me and her broke up at one point. And I'll never forget the ladies at the job, the other ladies. They literally said, I don't know why you was with her. Like, y'all look weird together. I was like, what you mean you look weird together? And what did they say? A guy like you with a girl like her? It just didn't look right. Yep. Hey. And then one time we went to Radio Shack, right? Y'all remember Radio Shack. I went there to get a flash drive. When I went inside, I was shocked, It was a whole bunch of sisters in there, working there. So I bought the flash drive. And this one chick, she came around the corner. I guess she was trying to, let my girlfriend know, like, hey, I look a whole lot better than you. Yo man looked better with me. She came around the corner, had on his red skirt. It was kind of short. She had the long hair. She had the heels on and everything. Now I was with my girlfriend. I wasn't being disrespectful. Again, I couldn't help but to see what I see. And the way she handed it to me, she said, "Here you go, sweetie." Like, she came, like, who does that at Radio Shack? She came around a corner to let her body be seen and handed that to me. And my girl, she picked up on it, because when we left out, you know what she said? My girl at the time, she said, "Oh, that's cute." She wanted you to see her. I mean, maybe she was trying to flex in front of, my chick. But, I mean, I've heard it so many times from other people. Man, this one dude, man, he looked like a bum. And this dude looked lame, but he be having the chicks around him. I don't get it. Or, the chick, the female, she must be sucking these dudes off real good, because how she get a guy like that? This and that. I'm going to tell you what a subscriber told me. She told me, she's a big follower of mine. She said if she see me in person, she wouldn't even approach me. In terms of, like, if she was, like, she wanted to get with me. She was like, I wouldn't even approach you. And that's crazy to me. I mean, it's humbling and I appreciate it. But That's crazy to me. So again, there's multiple reasons when you see, I guess, normal guys. Again, I wouldn't consider myself a normal guy because, like I said, I wouldn't consider people at cons abnormal. Not at all. You will always see me at a con. You can go to any of my socials and see pictures of me at a con. So, you know, I love being around everybody at a con. It's that energy, you know, being amongst other like-minded people. So anyway, yeah, it's I mean, it is what it is. So again, that's another reason. Well, another reason on top of the multiple reasons why you would see guys by themselves. And maybe, like I said, they came with a group of people and they all have to go home. But also, I've seen out of shape, nerdy guys by themselves at conventions. So I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this video, Elites. Close to 30 minutes. If you've made it this far, I appreciate it. Give me your thoughts, comments, and concerns. I hope I do not forget anything regarding this topic. So yeah, before I end it all, please, health is wealth. Mental health first. I may do a video about mental health because I feel that is the most important thing ever. But yeah, just stay healthy, stay fit. You don't have to follow my exact regimen. Maybe you will, and then you will like it. But just do what works for you, you know, as long as it's giving you positive, healthy results. Kind of tone down the gaming time. Like with the Final Fantasy 16. That game, wee! I'm behind on Diablo 4. I'm behind on Street Fighter 6. Excuse me, because that Final Fantasy 6, that's where it's at. I mean, Final Fantasy 16. And I will do a review about that. But I have to know when to give it a break, cut it off. Even say, give your eyes a rest. When I was growing up, the game, the instruction booklets in the game, they would say that. They still say it now to a degree. Give your eyes a rest. Don't sit at a certain time. You know, watch your posture. Things of that nature, you know. Gaming, I know it can be an addiction. It can be an escape reality. Long bullcrap day at work. You want to come home, do this. You're tired of hearing your girl talk because she love hearing herself talk. You just want to get away. I get it, man. I really do. But everything in moderation and find that balance. So with that being said, give me your thoughts, comments, and concerns. It's me, TheEliteace. Thanks for watching. Signing out.